Alright, hello everyone. Okay, the game's not here, and I'm facing the wrong way, god damn it. Hold on, hello everyone, I'm kinda just hoping the game's gonna appear now. Hold up. Yeah, Effie, Charlie, welcome in. And Effie, thank you for, okay good, the game actually appeared. I was worried it might not do that. Today we are playing Hue. I have technically played this game before, but it was like 5 years ago, and I remember basically nothing. Other than like the core mechanics, and actually even that mostly I don't remember. But it's a cute little indie puzzle platform. At least I think it's indie. Can't check now without starting the game due to this whole press any key to start thing. But I don't remember this game enough to have much to say about it. So, well actually before I start, I gotta apologize in advance. I'm a little sniffly. Allergies or something, I don't know. But, well, let's go. Look who it is. It's wonderful to see you both again. Never doubted you'd find each other. You both look exhausted. Let me fire up the old vessel. Get you back to the village in no time. Okay, I have controls now. Okay, standard platformer controls, that's good. Oh, a letter.
P.S. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can choose how you see it. Now you can see true colour. You must decide if it is for better or worse. I hope after all this, it is for the better.
Gonna interrupt this. First of all, first game I've actually played that has voice acting, somehow. You're gonna interrupt this moment with a freaking metal pipe? Credits already? What? That must be intro credits. That or it somehow saved my progress from like 5 years ago and that was the ending. I hope that's not what happened. Because that's really awkward if it is. I think that might actually be what happened. I don't know, because this looks like it's the same. No, that was the intro. Oh. Morning, Hugh. Isn't it great to be home? Everything is back. Okay, hold up. I think this actually might be a completed file. Whoops. That might have been the ending. That was the ending, okay. Whoops. Oh wait, no, but this is the same.
Dearest Hugh.
Oh no, this is different.
Oh, I've had the most dreadful luck. I feel terrible that you've been left alone all this time. The traitorous Dr. Gray tried to steal the annular spectrum, a ring I developed to allow perception and alteration of colour. Some call them impossible colours. Impossible for Dr. Gray, maybe. Anyway, something went wrong. I turned a strange shade and became invisible. The ring, it fractured, scattering coloured shards far and wide. I stayed at home for many weeks, watching, waiting, existing on this coloured plane. I couldn't speak to you, nor interact with anything in the mono world. So I left. I left for the university where I hid away the coloured tools I had created. I pray you have found what is left of the ring.
Oh. There we go. This looks more like it. God, I can't believe I forgot to start a new file. In my defense, I haven't played this game in 5 years, and I didn't know that wasn't the beginning. Whoops. That's a pretty big whoops, but oh well. Oh. Fisherman caught a glimpse of something. Something unusual. Down past the lighthouse. Oh.
Since the beginning, we have pointed to the sky and declared it blue. It is this shared vision, this unquestioned understanding which connects us. But are you really seeing blue the same way I see it? Perhaps blue is nothing more than a shade of grey to you. Perhaps everyone in this world sees nothing but shades of grey. Don't you see, Hugh? This is why we're here.
I can't get that. Not with my current tools. What's in here? Well, can't go that way. I also do apologize, this game is probably not very colorblind friendly. Sorry. Oh, Hugh, is that you? Thank goodness, I've been trapped for days. Help me get out of here. Keep hearing noises, it's creeping me out. The rocks, they just disappeared. I don't know how you did it. Who cares? I'm saved. Thank you. And that right there is the central mechanic of the game. Or at least it will be pretty soon. Oh, dialogue.
When you enter a cave expecting a waterfall, the chances are your expectations will be met. But if you discard those expectations, don't you think instead the cave will be full of surprises? I ask for you, Hugh, to abandon your expectations, to pull me back from the brink of unreality. I need you to see the world not for what it is, but for what it can be.
Right, what's in here? Oh, hello there. You startled me. Just resting my legs. Don't play too close to the water now. Puzzles aren't very complicated at this early stage. All I can really do is get rid of blue blocks. Or I guess... knowing what colors there will be, I guess I should call this cyan. But... or what? Or light blue? I don't know what to call this. I'm just gonna call it blue until I don't have to anymore. Can I fit through that? Oh, but you know what I can do? Is put it here. It's light blue. Yeah, cyan's more turquoise than this. It's like Among Us style cyan. But wait a minute, okay, so this room I want to stand here. And then the rocks form a bridge. Nice. Effer, welcome in. That room looked a lot scarier than it was. Wait, if that's an optional collectible, then what? Where's the critical path if that's not the critical path? Because, yeah, I only have one color at the moment, so I can't... It sounds like, well, it is a color. A couple enemy names are colors. I've seen a few. Oh, wait, I can... Ah! This is the only way to go, so I guess we're going this way. And this is where the game really starts. Now we have purple. Which I promptly have to switch off of for this room.
Did you know, Hugh, that purple is at the very end of the visible spectrum? It's the hardest colour for our eyes to distinguish. Now, imagine a shade one step further than purple. A colour beyond what we can actually perceive. We call these impossible colours. And I fear that this is where I currently reside. If reality is rooted in our perception, and you cannot perceive me, do I even exist to you? I'm sure that I do. I mean, you're reading this letter, or at least I hope you are. I'm sorry, but existing in this strange state of impermanence does funny things to you, Hugh. It makes you question what is real.
Fair point. Okay, so I need to be purple to see that block, then blue for that block, purple for that block, blue, purple. Purple. Nope, I need to be blue. purple, but then blue. And wait, I can do that. Then switch to purple, then switch to blue. Such somebody have existential crisis. That is true. I think this is purple. It's not magenta enough. It's not pink enough to be magenta. Okay, so I need to, nope. Wait, no, I have to be up here when I switch. Okay, that room wasn't that bad. Oh. You again. Every day when you don't take your meds. Understandable. And oh no. The number of possible room states just advanced beyond 2. Orange. Orange get. This is definitely orange, chat. You cannot convince me otherwise. Well, that's purple, but...
The university gardens were bathed in an earthy orange light when I first met Dr. Gray. Summer had come and gone, and a cold autumnal crispness had caught me off guard. I sat on the grass, surrounded by my books and papers, when a cool breeze threatened to blow my notes across the lawn. A page escaped my reach and took flight. A man not much older than myself chased after it, catching it on his third or fourth attempt. I remember his gentle smile when he returned it. He started talking, and I was surprised that he had read my work in the university journal. He said he was a professor and that he hoped we could work together someday. It's funny, Hugh, how something so small can change so much.
At least the voice touches grass. Orange, you got this new... God damn it, chat. Okay, I need to be purple. Oh, and I'm here now. Oh, but I can go this way now. So I'm gonna get yellow and red. Wait a minute. Okay, no. That's not a way I can get up there.
Dr. Gray soon became my assigned mentor, and I can't help but feel he somehow had a hand in it. Our fires burnt brightest when we worked together. It felt like we could achieve anything. We discovered more about color than I could ever have imagined. We split light, mapped spectrums, we painted. We laughed. We worked long hours, and soon our goal became all-consuming. We were vessels. The work became more important than us, and we knew it.
That doesn't sound healthy, but I'm not an expert. Wait a minute. Can't go that way yet. Okay, you are not pushable. Oh. It's just orange, I just like it more. Oh. Blue. Oh, hi there. Oh, I get it. So, oh, no I don't. That is interesting. I just discovered that completely by accident. Wait, no, I think I need to be orange. That lets me get up here. And now I can get up here. Are you pushable? No. Okay, I'm getting the hang of this. Oh. Dang it, there's the... Okay, so I switched to purple because I want you down here. Can I push both of these? I can. Now I switch to purple. Now I switch back to... There we go. And... God. Okay, are you pushable? Okay, I see what has to happen here. Put you here. And I put you here. Now I switch to blue. Now I switch to purple. Now I switch to orange. Blue. Purple. Anything else? Alright, this is... Okay. No! Ow. First death. Oh, and it starts me back at the beginning of the room. Just switched to the wrong color. Door's purple. Okay. So this is what I'm dealing with. But now I can't. Okay, I see what I have to do here. That is a skeleton. Okay, okay, my bad. Okay, this isn't that bad. Just have to not switch to the wrong color. Oh. Every time you show up, I've gotten another color. Feel like I'm about to get a new color. I don't know which one, but... Okay, that's magenta. I'm gonna call it pink for... no, that's magenta. That is definitely magenta. And this is best color. Although I probably shouldn't spend too much time in this color because it's going to mess up. It's gonna mess with my model a bit because my hair is that color. What do you call it?
It's funny. I don't remember much after that day on the grass. I do know that Dr. Gray and I spent many a time together. I would compliment him on his work, and his cheeks would flush with a pinkness. He'd notice and change the subject, embarrassed. This work we were doing together, it didn't feel much like work anymore.
Yeah, I love yellow. Yeah, God damn it, I'm in a maid outfit now. Okay. I'm like, yes, trinket this way. Clearly. Oh god. Okay. So what are we dealing with here? I think we stay this color. Move you, then I switch behind you, and then I do this. But what does that actually get me? Let's go down here. Because I can get up here. Oh, I need the block at the bottom. Yep, okay, I get it. Yeah, it's orange. I get it. Now I switch to purple. There's a key I need. Where? Where is key? Ah, I need to get the block over here. Wait, I can't get the block over here. Oh, I can get that block over there, though. I can get this block over here. There we go. What the hell is this room? Okay. Okay, I can switch here. Orange. I can switch over here to blue. Wait, but switching here achieves nothing for me, so I should not do that. Back to orange. And go presumably up here. Blue. But then orange again? No. I think that was a red herring and I stay blue. That was a lie. I do not stay blue. Well, I'm back at the beginning of the room. Orange. Make this unreal. Wait, I can just go this way. Oh, there's no reason to go this way. Oh, I switched to purple here. Okay, I get it. Orange here. There we go. And then anything else. Okay, what's the situation here? Pushable block up there and a slightly less fun looking to push, but still pushable block up there. Where and what is my objective here? My objective is up there. I don't quite see how I'm meant to get myself up here. I guess I need to get up there? Oh, but I can't jump is the problem. So I put you there. I put you, no, because I need you to, nope, not that color. I need you to be here. But what does this get me down here? This doesn't do anything for me. This does nothing for me. Oh! It absolutely does something for me. And I need to put... Okay, I specifically need to put this block over here. You go there. I need to get on this side and then disable purple. Because I need to be standing there. Oh, yikes. No, you go that way. Okay, now I'm up here. Okay, that wasn't that bad. Okay, that just looks 400 different shades of not fun to get. Okay, I do have an easy way to get back over that. What's under you? Okay, so this lets me see everything. I think I need this block to be here. And that lets me make this staircase, which I'm just assuming I need the... I'm just kind of assuming that I need this block. Like, I don't actually know what I'd use it for. I kind of just am assuming that it is given to me, therefore I'm going to need it. I switch to... Oh, I see what I need the orange block for. Orange block can go in there. Yep, okay, I get it. Orange block goes in here. That's where orange block goes. Nope, I need to... Nope, god damn it. Okay. I go this way. No, I need... Wait. Am I screwed? Oh, I get it. I have to pull this. I have to get up here, then I do this to get past it. And now I can get up there, I think. There we go. Okay, well. Oh, I get it. I'm assuming I need this down here. Orange, purple, anything else? Oh yeah, I need that block down there. Okay, so you need to be right there. Oh, yikes. You go that way. Go. Ah! My space bar is the most reliable thing ever made by humanity. Orange. Purple. Pink. No, blue. Knew there'd be something down here. What are you even talking about? Charlie, what are you talking about? Oh, okay, that's background. Or foreground, I mean. Okay, what? Okay, well, I definitely need to be orange to get over here. Oh, God. Okay, so, first of all, what's my objective? Okay, my objective is up there, but I need a key. Just over. Okay, so I need to get a block over there. Presumably I can get this block over there. No, I can't. Or can I? No. So I have to get that orange block down there. But this is as far as I can get it without... I need 2 block... Wait, but if I have a block down here, I can just... okay. I see the error of my ways. And now I can put that there. So lets me push this some more. And now I'm guessing... no, I need to make this kind of staircase. And no... There we go. And this doesn't work because a purple block can't be the one to be over there because it can't. Yeah, orange. Oh. Okay, now I have to get you out of the way. Can I just do this and then separate you a little? Run through you, switch to any other color, and then... Okay, there we go. Oh, am I getting another color already? I might be getting another color already. Red. This is good. This looks good. Not biased at all. Red's totally not my favorite color.
Did you know, Hugh, that every language first has a word for black and for white, for dark and for light? The first colour described afterwards is always red. The colour of blood and wine, the colour of anger. The anger I felt when I was told my experiments had gone too far. When Dr. Gray sided with the university, stopping my research altogether. For all our languages, for all our ways to communicate. It's funny how sometimes we simply cannot. It leads people to do things they regret. To steal, to break, to forget what is important.
Oh, I'm here. Starry Dynasty, thank you for the raid. I don't... Oh, this is where I'm going. Okay. How was your stream? Hold on, let me get you a shout out real quick. Wait. How do I shout that out? Copy paste it. Slash. Copy paste. Never mind, one of my mods already got it. Welcome in, raiders. And Starry, how was your stream? Looks like it went well. Can't remember. I do not have exclamation mark shout out yet. I gotta set it up. Oh, you were playing Hugh as well. Interesting. This is unfortunately not my first playthrough. But my last playthrough was about 5 years ago. And I don't remember anything about it, so... Tough because you had to sleep? Fair enough. I will definitely check you out after stream.
Once a seed has taken root, it doesn't take long for it to grow, to nurture and blossom into something beautiful. The seed of knowledge was planted in my mind, and I wasn't prepared to let it wilt and die. The university claimed my experiments were unethical, that altering the fabric of our reality was dangerous. They were unflinching. My research was confiscated and my contract terminated. Following my expulsion, I was left with no choice but to uproot and move us both far away. I knew of a small fishing village a boat ride from the university, where I hoped my reputation wouldn't precede me. You and I moved into a humble home, which is now where you've spent most of your childhood.
Oh god, this room looks like it's gonna hurt my head. Okay, so if I switch to red, that closes. Oh, but I can't have blue on this button because... Oh, yes I can. Hold on. And now if I see. I get it. So I pull... Let's put you on this button. That orange up here. Yeah, nope. You know what? That just makes things easier. Okay, so this, in theory, should work. Now I switch to red. Now I switch to orange. Oh god, but can I do this in reverse? Yep. I don't know why I was worried. Everything was fine. Interesting that this screen didn't really use purple at all. Or magenta. Confiscated? Yeah, Sag. Oh no. Oh god, what the hell's this? Ow! I'm assuming I want to go this way. Sleep. Alright, thank you for the raid. I will, and definitely everyone go check them out after stream. Okay, let's switch to you. Put the block there. Oh, but I need the block over here to get up there. Wait, but okay, this block can't do anything other than get me out of this situation. That's what this block can do. So I get it. Switch to any other color. No. I need to be pushing this. Because the orange block goes there. And now I can't get the purple block out. Wait. Oh, I can just win if I just go over here. Oh. Okay, so that's a thwomp. Got it. I'm assuming I need this block. Oh yeah, I do need this block. Alright. Everything on this screen seems to be red, so let's switch to any other color. Oh, I do not need that block. Oh. Oh wait, but I can do this. Wait. Okay, this is the first actual puzzle. Oh. Okay. Good lord, what the hell is this? Okay, this isn't that bad. I just have to really not mess it up. Okay, I messed that timing up. And no, I'm back at the bottom of the room. God damn it. Oh, are you kidding me? I don't like this room very much. There we go. Okay. This time I didn't die. I'm guessing I need a block. Aha. There's the block. Orange. Alright. Wasn't that bad. We're getting another color already? Okay. As I'm assuming we're getting a color, that's usually what it means when this person shows up. Dark blue. I'm gonna call it indigo just so that I have something that I can call it that isn't blue. No, I guess this is just dark blue.
Do you recall those dusty old tomes that used to sit on my desk? The ancient scriptures of civilizations lost. I spent hours poring over them, searching for clues to support my research. Aside from their wonders, one thing stood out above all else. Blue, or specifically the absence of it. Other colours were detailed at length, but not blue. It was never mentioned at all. The word simply didn't exist. Could they not distinguish blue? Without a word to describe it, how can we be sure they could see it at all?
Oh, I don't think that's true of everyone. I know that is true of the Greeks, at least, but... oh, okay. So I'm guessing I switched to red. Oh, okay. So I need to be purple. And I'm pretty sure I just have to put this block over there. Yep. Oh, I see. I have to go put the freaking block back now. Wait. No, I thought one of the colors changed the block somehow, but... wait, no, I need to be any other color. Oh, God. Oh. Switch to orange. I changed my mind. We switched to purple. So I have the key. There's no way it's just this easy. Oh, I see. Because I have to... there's no one color that's unused in this room. Ah! Oh, God. Okay, I get it. Oh, God damn it, I missed red. There we go, that's what I was trying to do. I hit the... I love my space bar. Who's pink? There we go. Okay, so this controls that. So if I just do... oh, but then if I do that, then the block runs away. Okay, I get it. Oh, but if I do that color... right here. Okay, now this block... No, I need orange to still be invisible. This block... Okay, you can run away over there. But this block can go here. I need that block to be there so I can get the key. Make purple invisible so I can get out of this situation. Orange invisible so the block comes down. Something else visible. Wait, nothing's on that block. Wait. Oh, I don't need that. I don't need that anymore. Okay, I get it. There we go. Good God. Okay, that color. Switch to red. Got the key, but I need to put that block on that button. Oh, I get it. So I switch to orange, so I can go up here. Then I switch to any other color. Orange through the floor, except then red immediately. This color? Yeah, that works. Like this room. Okay, that was a room. Oh, another color? It's yellow or green. Those are the only ones we don't yet have. I'm guessing yellow. Just because I've actually seen yellow block. It's yellow. Alright. Now we have yellow. I switch to anything else. Oh, this is actually a really cool color combo. Alright, what do you have to say about it?
Spring was around the corner. Yellow daffodils poked through the dirt in our backyard. As time moved, my resentment slowly slipped away. I continued my research from home. Without Dr. Gray, work was slow, but I still made progress. One day, Hugh, when you were sleeping, I watched over you. I was on the cusp of a breakthrough, and you were the last person left to see it. I was so excited for the both of us.
Wait, no, that's... Yep, here is the yellow blocks. Okay, this is a suspiciously long ladder. I'm doing that. Well. Okay, that's instant death. Good to know.
My research led me to tales of a long-lost civilization. They built great machines, pioneering electricity many years before we discovered it. Strangely, though, this civilization is said to have felt no pain. They knew of pain and observed it, yet could not experience it themselves. Explaining to them the sensation of pain is like me explaining colour to someone that can only see in black and white. I wonder, Hugh, if we will be able to share in our experiences of colour.
So switch to red, then that, then red. So this seems to be a workshop in not incinerating yourself. Purple is that way, dark blue is that way. Ah! I can safely switch to red here. Safely switch to purple here. Alright. Wait, I don't need the block to be over here. I need the block to be right here. Right, the laser. I forgore. I forgore about the laser. God damn it. Oh, this just looks like a world of fun. Damn it. Shit. Are you kidding me? This is actually the first pink block I've seen in quite a while. Okay, this time I just stand here. Okay, so... I guess if I switch to red, I can push this block most of the way. Except I need it to be the other block. Because this game is just like that. At least I'm assuming it can't be the light blue block. I am not a fan of anything I'm seeing right now. I do not like what I am seeing one bit. Okay, there's goodie down there, but I don't care enough to go get it. This room is... I do not approve of this room! Okay. Switch to yellow. Switch to pink. Do I just die? No. It's if I switch to this. Okay, if I switch to that, I get incinerated, so don't do that. Okay, so I can't switch to light blue. I want this door open. I turn off pink. Now I want this door, so I turn off yellow. And I do that to get the key. Now I turn off pink again. Get on the other side of the block. And then I turn off light blue. And this prevents me from getting incinerated. Alright. Oh, yeah, that... I see. Huh? I do not understand how this is supposed to work. Let's turn off red. What does that accomplish? It's those doors. Oh. Okay, I can just do that, and now I turn that off, so that I safely have a block to, orange. No, wait, orange is one of the colors in the room. Pink. Pink is in none of the rooms, seemingly. So I turn off red, then light blue, then red, then light blue. Ah, I get it. Wait a minute. I don't have green. Oh. This is presumably where I get green. I don't care enough to go back for that trinket. Green. The last color. Oh, good God. Have I achieved too much power?
The first time I wore the ring, I could see a coloured image of the sun. Aqua, purple, orange, pink, red, blue, yellow and green. Great fireworks played out across the backdrop to my reality. Was I dreaming? Was I alive? My senses dulled from a lifetime of monotone, struggled with the revelation. Time eased. Colours danced in slow motion, like Pollock painting a ballet on the moon. I removed the ring, and time slipped back to normal. Colour dissolved into grey. It was overwhelming. But what followed affected me the most. After seeing in colour for the first time, when everything returned to normal, I could remember in colour. I had never before had a coloured memory.
Good Lord. So there's a green, then orange, then blue, then pink. Oh, that turns all the levers off. Or all the lasers off. Now I can go grab the key. And turn it back on, except then I have to switch to that color, and then I have to switch back. Okay. Introduction to levers. So now I can safely have it be red. Why do I need this block over here? I don't think I do. I think I need this block there. Wait, I can just... Yellow! Fuck. Oh wait, I don't have to time anything. I can just do this. And now the laser's back on, but it doesn't matter because I put the block in the way. I did not need all three blocks to be in the... I specifically needed the blocks not to be in the way. Oh, but I need the yellow block to be in the way. But I need the other blocks to specifically not be in the way. Switch to red. Yellow, not yellow. Then yellow. Alright. Oh, good Lord, what the hell? Oh. I see what I was supposed to do. I did not do it correctly. Wait a minute. Wonder if I can get through while it's moving the wrong way. God damn it, I need to wait for the... Oh wait, I could have just turned the lasers off. Whatever, we're doing this the hard way because I said so. No, 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 no. Okay. We're doing this the hard way because well, because I'm me. And let's face it, it wouldn't be my stream if we did things the smart way. I don't even think what I did's supposed to be possible. Okay. Nice, it's still red. Actually, switch to this color. Should be an achievement for doing this room without the switch. What? Why am I like this? Okay, well, pink isn't in the room at all, seemingly. Okay, so let's switch to red. What is connected to that? So I can put this block over here. Now I turn off yellow. That lets me put this over here. And that'll let me get down like that. Okay, I'm not quite sure why being this color. Is it just not being red that's triggering that? Oh, it's the block. I think I have to turn the laser back off. Wait, but I can't get the block out with the lasers off. Go this way and then turn the laser off. So I cannot go back to yellow. Turn off red. Now I turn to that, I guess. And now I can go this way.
The more I experienced, the more I realized how little I was experiencing. Seeing the world in true color was not true at all. The goalposts had just been moved a little further down an infinite playing field. These shades, they are a paradigm away from what I could ever imagine. And yet, how much more there must be? Is there ever such a thing as true reality, Hugh? Does truth exist in our minds the same way that color does? Maybe next I'll stumble upon a third dimension. Could you imagine?
Zeno, welcome in. So far things are actually going quite well. Lights come on. Finally, the boats can come into harbor. Hey, little landlubber. Dropping off a catch. Need to get to the university? Setting sail shortly. Hop in, I'll give you a ride. Yeah, that was a rough ride. Looks like you found your sea legs, though. University's up the mountain. There should be a cable car at the base of the mountain. Otherwise, you'll have a rocky climb. I have a feeling that this is only the first... You know what? I have a feeling that that was only the first half of the game, and that there isn't enough game... There's enough game left that I can't beat it in one sitting, but not enough game left for me to... Like, there's not enough game left for me to justify continuing and then doing a second part, but there's enough that I don't think that I will be able to finish it today. So I think I'm going to call it here. Yeah. Actually, no. It seems like... You know what? No. I think I am actually going to keep going. I believe in myself. Looks like there's just the one area left. Oh. Hey there, little traveler. Moved a long way from home. What are you doing in these woods all alone? Cable car to the university is out of service. The only way up is through the mountains. It's a dangerous climb. I wouldn't try it if I was you. Well, that sounds like I'm just gonna have to do it. Oh, you. Okay, I did not trust that bridge one bit.
If a tree stands in the woods and nobody's there to see it, does that tree exist? Does it have colour and form? Does it matter? This journey has been difficult, Hugh, and whilst I have trodden a lost, winding path, I feel no closer to the truth I was after. No matter how long you chase the moon. If truth does exist in our minds, then I feel there may be one that I have neglected. All this time, you've been alone, and now uprooted, on a journey for my cause. For what? So that I could see the world a little clearer? I do hope, in the end, it was worth it. For both of us.
What the hell is that? Okay. That is gonna mess me up at least a few times. Okay, so I need to be this color. I need to be purple. Uh-oh. That. Okay. Forgot just how good this game is. And, is this gonna yeet me straight into the spike? Yes, it is. That is going to yeet me directly into the spike. That was just a nice face full of spikes. You've never heard of this game? What's it about? Okay, the lore is kind of confusing. So I'm pretty sure the person we're looking for is our mom, who is stuck in the non-visible spectrum of light, and we have to save her somehow. Okay, so that's gonna go this way. So red's probably one of the safest colors to... Actually, I think light blue is probably the safest color. And as you probably just noticed, we can switch the color. Oh. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to get myself up there. Do I go to, I don't know, orange? Ah, that block's gone. Okay. The main mechanic of this game is if you can't see it, it's not there. Wait, I probably need the block. Do I need the block? I do not know if I needed the block. Well, I have it. I did not need the block. I do not like this one bit. In fact, let's actually be yellow. Because I don't think... Okay, so I want to be... Switch over to purple. Pretty sure I just did that room the hard way, but... If I switch to red... Now oh, I need them to all be the same color, and that color can't be red. Now I turn off green. Okay. It's a unique mechanic. I like it. Okay, so I have to boop that thing so that it is... I can move the laser. Okay, so it looks like I need another laser block because I can get over here, but I need another block with a laser in order to... Wait a minute. Nope, that laser kills me. So I need to be yellow. And then I drag the block over here. Okay, here's my other block that I was after. It's a real... I remembered it being really good. Hold up, I need to be orange here. Okay, so you need to be there. And then you go there, then I switch to red so I can get over the block, switch to orange so that's not there, and then switch anything else so I can go through the door. And, oh god. It looks like... Yellow. Just make... God damn it! Make everything orange. So now I can go through orange. I see. I need everything to be light blue. Oh god. What the hell am I supposed to do here? So I have to get the key. How? I guess if I shove the block down there, that lets me get the key. But do I get a new block ever? I do, but it's over there. And oh. Wait, I probably don't want to use orange. Let's make it... Oh no, light blue is somewhere else in the puzzle. Let's make it purple. And if I've done everything correctly, door opens. Okay, that's just like the slowest conveyor belt in the known universe. Got it. Oh, good lord, what the hell is this? This might be a slightly long stream. Okay, I want to make these all red. Ow! Right. The laser. So let's instead make them all orange. Oh. Yes, I do need this block to be over here. And I need this block to be over here so that I can do that. Now I switch to yellow. Now I just have to sit here for a hot minute. Okay, so I need to make these all light blue. Oh, this has to go around the whole wheel. Now I switch to orange, except I can't make that jump. So I switch to light blue, then I switch to green. Orange. Okay, there we go, we did it. Except for the part where I have to switch to green one more time, just so I don't get incinerated there. There we go. I do not trust this bridge one bit. Okay, it was fine. Oh, you're up there. Okay, but like... there's totally something back here. And I want to know what it is. Oh, hey, you. You're not supposed to be here. University's closed. Pipes burst and there's slime everywhere. Best be on your way. Alright, time to not do that. And, I'm guessing instant... Oh. Hold up. So I make the block yellow. And okay. I get that. That's a new mechanic. Nice.
Being back at the university has surfaced many memories, Hugh. I remember taking you to lectures. You would crawl to the front of the hall when I wasn't paying attention. Dr. Gray would look down from his lectern, and all his seriousness and authority would wash away. He would pick you up, walk over, and return you to my arms with a smile. Love cannot be measured, Hugh. Like colour, it exists inside of us. I buried it. I buried the love that I had for my own ends. I hope after all this, you will see my mistakes for what they are. Yours lovingly, Mum.
Okay, so switch to red. That lets me out. Switch to green, but then I have to switch back to red. Now I switch to blue. Except I fucked it up. So now I switch to that. Switch to green. I guess this block is becoming green. There doesn't seem to be anything I can... Yeah, it seems like this block is in fact becoming green, and there is absolutely nothing I can do about that. But I also don't see the part where the block being green is a problem. I do see the part where that's a problem, though. How do I... Oh, I switched to green. And then I'm not on the block, and then it's not on the... Okay. There we go, and then that closes. Okay. Let's be yellow. Okay, so that opens that laser. Well, first of all, let's get the block down here for one. So if I turn off pink, okay, I see what needs to happen. Now I get rid of pink. So I can put this block here and get up here without there being a laser. And now I do it, okay. Oh, good God. What the hell? What am I supposed to make of this? Okay, so I need to get to that key. Which means I need the block to be red? I guess yellow works. No, it doesn't. I think I've messed up. Oh, I get what I was supposed to do. Okay. Let me just commit pit. Oh, I didn't have to commit pit. The block respawns. So what I do is that, and then immediately disable that. Oh wait, but it's red. Oh, but that's fine. Wait, no it isn't. Wait, yes it is. Now I can just turn off red because I don't need any of this anymore. Just to purple, that's a color that's not involved in any of this. Okay. So... So if I stand here, I can turn something purple, and if I stand here, I can turn something red. It looks like at the end I need it looks like I need everything to be red. So I do that. Except I actually need to do that. Or no. I turn off purple, and I shove this over here. Then I stand there. And I switch to some color that's not involved in any of this. I see the error of my ways. So I'm going to commit pit to get this block to no longer be that color. Wait, hold up. I need that block to be... Oh, you can crush yourself. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, hold on. What do I actually have to do here? I need a red laser. So I need that block to be green, but I can't make that block green. Oh, I get it. Okay, so I need... That block does actually need to be purple. Ow! I went too fast. Okay, so I turn off orange, shove the block over there, stand there, switch to purple. There we go. Red. Okay. Switch to a neutral color. So what do I need? I need to be over there. What would making that block red actually accomplish? I'm assuming I have to do it just because I can do it. But I don't actually see what that achieves. Oh, I see what it gets me. I see what it does now. Yep. Okay. That was a fun room. Exit is over there. Hold up. Okay, there's no pink. So I can just be pink and see everything. So it looks like I can turn things purple. Okay, well it looks like step 1 is do that so I can get over here. So those two blue lasers I need to block both of at the same time. I do not see a problem with this block being purple. I see a problem with this block being purple. Wait, I can't get up there. Okay, so for now, I think I need this block to still be here. Wait, I need the block to be purple. So make the block purple so I can put it there. That will let me get over here. Now I can move the block. Now I put that block back there. Now I need the block to be... Now I need it to be blue. And now to get back over there I use this block, which I can't do because it's blue. Oh. To get back over there, I go up here. And then I make that block purple to get back over here. I think I've made an irreparable mistake. Or no, because I can just do this again. So change nothing. So I need this to be... Wait, how do I get that block over here? I guess I do it while things are purple. No, I still need to be this color. Now I make things purple. So I can put that block there. I actually need both of these blocks to be purple so that I can do that. And we've solved the room. Oh, that's a laser. Oh, you cheeky game. Laser or safe goo? Ah! I understand this room now. Okay, that was actually kind of fun. Neutral. Oh god, we have. Oh god, I can make anything I want, any color I want. That is very scary. Okay, so I have to be able to stand there to break that block. Okay, so I need something to be here while it is not dark blue. There's no way that's enough time to get over there. Well, what if I just make everything dark blue? The obvious answer is, why can I not do this? Because currently... I get it. Ah. So now the block is green, which is just its own color. I can make the other block be green as well. I'm assuming I want to do that. Because now I have to make these all dark blue again. Wait, no I don't. There we go. Oh, good God. Oh. Orange seems to be a color that's not involved with anything, so... Okay, what the hell? We need to get up there. I can... Oh, good Lord, this... This looks like it might take a... I can't even see the whole room, so... on the surface, why do I not want it to be blue? Because do I need it to be red? It looks like I need it to specifically not be red. So let's actually... Oh, god damn it. You know what? Let's. Can I reach this? I can, but that is a world of pain waiting to happen. Okay, so being fast is not the answer there. Wait, but then how the hell do I have to do that. Yeah, that block takes too long to fall for that to be the correct answer. Oh, I get it. Yellow. Now I make things feel green. And now... Okay, but that makes the block feel green. Oh god. Oh, orange is a color that's not related to anything else, so let's... Actually, so is red... Oh, wait, no, red's a color that's related. Okay. So orange is just nothing. Oh wait, I think I need this to be dark blue. Yeah, I need this to be dark blue. So that I can do this. And I was making this harder than it needed to. I need the block. Now, I've deduced that in order to do that, I need these conditions. Need the block to be feeling blue to do that. Okay, so... Oh, this is... Okay, so what is actually stopping me from just going up? Okay, so that looks like I don't want it to happen. Is there something I'm missing? There's nothing I'm missing in the dark blueness. What am I even trying to do here? So I have to have the switch off, seemingly. But in what kind of condition? Well, I don't see a problem right now, so I'm going to just do what makes sense until something stops me. Okay, there's no way I can make that jump. What? Okay, so I cannot make this jump without the block. But in order for being up there to mean anything, I need the block to be... So I have to get up there. Wait, huh? I am... Just because I can get up there, I can't do anything. I do this while the platform is moving. Wait, but if I do it like this, then... does matter, because now I can switch to orange. Or no, I switched it. I need the block to be orange. How? How do I make the block feel orange over there? Okay, I get what I have to do. And stop them on top of each other enough. Okay, I need the whole thing, I need the front to be purple. So I stop it now. Then I turn off blue. Okay, I've got an orange block over here. That was, I am fairly certain, most of the puzzle. It was how to be up here while it is orange. So I make things feel pink. Then I make them feel any other color. Now I make them feel blue. Now pink. Our good old pal orange block can stay there. And if I'm not mistaken, I have solved the puzzle. I just have to make it any other color. Alright. That was a very complicated room. I do not like the implication that there is a box here. Ah. Trinkets. Collectible goodies. Good lord, what the hell? Okay. How... Wait. Okay, now I turn off green. Now I turn off orange. Now I turn off pink. No orange. No green. No green, which is what I want. No orange. Now I make it so that there's no orange, because I need that to be light blue. Okay, now I have a yellow block. Now I need to make them all the same color as their laser. Ow! Right. Damn it. So no pink. No orange. I just have to be patient for this room. So I don't really see why I need the... Apparently I don't see why I need brain cells either. I do not see why I require the block. I cannot conceive of why this block is required. It might just be that it's there to be in the way. I see why I need the block. No green. I'm in trouble. God damn it. Well, at least I know what I have to do this time. I think I've figured it out at least. So I need no pink. And no green. So make it that color. Now I can go to no yellow safely. Let's go to red. That's a completely neutral color that's not involved in any of this. There we go. I did it. Ah. What's in here? Goodies. Okay. Okay. So if I just switch to yellow right now, that connects, but I need that to happen while it is red, which means I need this block to be feeling red. Wait. But I can have the block be feeling red over there. But I can't get up if I make the block red. I see the problem. If I make the block red, I cannot escape. Well, only one way I know out of this situation. So I know that eventually the block must be red. For now, I can block that. I can't block both of them. Hold on, how do I open this gate? Is that what the button does? Because hold on, it's already yellow. So if I just prevent it from becoming not yellow, this button does open that, okay. Okay, but now that just because I can get over there now. Oh, I get it. I use you as a floor, switch to, I don't know, pink seems pretty neutral in this puzzle. Now I can go make the block feel red, and put it back on the button. Which is also where it needs to be to let me out, which is good. I put the block there. Now I have the key. Well, this is something I did not foresee. But I'm pretty sure I know exactly how to solve it. I just shove a big ol' yellow block over here. Now I can be purple, and there's no problem. Okay. What? That boulder was fully invisible by the time I was there. Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? I don't like this room. Oh, this way? Good God. Okay, so I need a block to put there. Huh. Oh, I get it. Ah! Eh. Ah! Everything is fine. Okay, hold up. My headphones just told me that my battery's running out, so I need to... Yeah, the soundtrack here is really good. I did not remember how good this game was. Okay. Ow, God damn it. So I have to go over here, pull this out of the way, switch to green. Okay, so I switched to green here is the intended solution, I do believe. Now, I make that drop through. Hold up, if I do that... Ah! I have to do the whole room over again. Oh, I get it. I have to make this guy orange. So I just have to activate you one more time. And And now I can safely ignore you. I need to be green this time. Now I switch to orange. Now I switch to anything else. Make it pink. Okay, so if I switch to dark blue, that laser is going to kill me. So I think I have to get down there my own way. Which means I really needed this guy to be green. So I can tug this mostly out of the way. Now I switch to orange. So this guy has to be green at the top. God, that is a really tough trick right there. So I switch to orange. The color of this guy doesn't seem to matter. I stay this color. Now I can safely get down there. Wait, make it green. Turn off orange. I guess the block can be green. That's fine by me. Wait.
Dearest Hugh, it has been too long. You have grown so much. Your mother, I tried to warn her. I thought that exiling her from the university would protect her, would protect you. She did not understand that some people choose not to see. I never stole the ring from her, Hugh. I tried to destroy it, before it destroyed her. I now know she had it under control. She knew what she was doing. My intervention shattered the ring, altering your mother's very fabric. My only reprieve is that you were able to follow in her footsteps, to experience her work firsthand. We do not see things as they are, Hugh. Instead, we see them as we are. Your mother, she has been waiting for you. I expect she will be thrilled to see how far you've come.
This time it's actually earned. Well, be, look who it is. Wonderful to see you both again. Never doubted you'd find each other. both look exhausted. Let me fire up the old vessel. We'll get you back to the village in no time. God, this cutscene hits a lot harder when you actually played the rest of the game instead of accidentally starting from a 5-year-old save file that was at the very end of the game and for some reason did not watch the ending cutscene.
P.S. You cannot always control what happens to you, but you can choose how you see it. Now you can see true colour. You must decide if it is for better or worse. I hope after all this, it is for the better.
And this, for real this time, is the credits. God, I apologize so much for the scuffed intro. That was Hugh. I'm probably not going to go back and get all of the potions or whatever. I just don't feel like it. You might see some speedruns of this game from me in the possible future. I can't promise anything, but I might. Yeah. That was Hugh. I do hope you have all enjoyed this game as much as I have. Honestly, this was like playing it brand new, even though I have technically played it before. It's like, I remembered a couple of basic things, you know, like the colors, but none of the actual puzzles. You know, you'd be surprised how much you can forget in 5 years. Not to mention, like, the soundtrack. This is a really good game. I guess I've kind of spoiled all the puzzles at this point, but okay, what's in... Okay. There we go. And, well, with that, I'm gonna just edit the YouTube outro in later, and, well... I guess I should say for all the raiders, now that I remember that there was a raid, that I do have a Discord server. It's buried under a link that's called My Socials. I should probably rearrange the whole Discord thing so that people can actually find it, but there's a link tree in the About Me. I do have a server. You get to vote on what games I play. You get to, you know, just hang out with me. It's great. I'd say I'm sometimes in the VC, but like, I don't know. I would, but like, feel free to poke me if you just want to chat off stream. I'm totally good with that. Usually, unless I'm busy. I am actually pretty busy most of the time, but hold on. Well, let me look for a raid while I'm saying all this. Oh dang it! I ran out of things to say. I should have been looking for the raid while I was saying all that instead of right after saying all that. Oh well. It's not me if it's not scuffed. Alright, let's see. I got a lot of people live by the looks of it. What are you playing right now? You know what? Alright, today we are going to be raiding Runa. Let me just make sure I type it correctly. There we go, I typed it correctly. Today we're going to be raiding Runa. She is just always great. Her streams are always a total comfy vibe. Currently playing a game called System Shock. I do hope you enjoy her stream as much as you've enjoyed this one, and I will see y'all in a couple hours for the Metroid Planets race. Also, raid message, call her cute.